Okay, everyone. So here we are with a little bit of delay, unfortunately, because of an unexpected trip for some family stuff. We're here with a Police Quest 3 in 1991, or from 1991, by Sierra Online, the continuation of the other two Police Quest, direct continuation of the other two previous Police Quest games I've already streamed for research for episode 42 of the Upper Memory Block podcast. So let's get right down to it. So this is, I think I was wrong in the PQ2 stream. So Police Quest 2 is the first Police Quest SCI game, and this is the second, kind of in the more traditional SCI interface that we became used to with Sierra games. So while the first one kind of paved the way, kind of the same way as Space Quest 3 did with the partial parser interface, this one goes all the way to point and click traditional adventure game like we usually do. So let's see what there is to see here. So this one's weird. This is the GOG version, which is the Police Quest collection, which takes out a lot of the config stuff and all that. So the file to start here is a little bit weird, and I went in and manually changed some of the config files for the music and all that noise. So let's, what is it? SC tab, yep, so that's it. SCIDHUV.exe, don't ask me what the crap that means. Resource.cfg, just to tell it we're using that resource file. And we're off. Let's see, the MT32 says Police Quest 3. And it says The Kindred. And let's get rolling. All right, Sierra, kind of the more traditional, nice-looking green Sierra logo we're used to. Really nice, kind of 80s cop show music like we've had thus far in the Police Quest series. So this is one of my favorite Police Quest games. In fact, I used, if I remember correctly, I used the storyline of this game as a composition in elementary school. I don't remember what grade it was. It must have been, I can't remember, 91. I must have been in grade 5. And yeah, we had to write a police story. So I used, I had the hint book, so I couldn't remember all the details, so I kind of whipped open the hint book and tried to recreate the story as best I could in this composition to do a police story in grade 5. And I got a really good grade on it, surprisingly, or unsurprisingly, because the story was written by adults, not by however old I was in 1991. I was born in 1981, so I was 10. Hello, I'm Jim Walls, retired California Highway Patrol officer and designer of the Police Quest series. With Police Quest, you're not just watching some movie star portraying the glamorous part of police work. As Detective Sonny Bonds, you're the man behind the badge. It's up to you to learn and follow correct police procedure to make the right decisions in life and death situations. In real police work, you have to know when to be a hero and when to rely on caution and to use the other team players on the force. Some of the incidents in Police Quest 3 are based on actual events that occurred during the course of my career. I managed to survive them. Let's see if you can do as well under the pressure. Here's a scene you're about to be walking into. Lytton, once a quiet and peaceful little town, has been growing like a weed. There's new industry, good jobs, and a decent standard of living. Unfortunately, progress is not without its side effects. Poverty and crime are going up about as fast as the something. Homicide detective Sonny Bonds and his wife Marie are still on a honeymoon high from their wedding a few years back. So I think that happened maybe near the end of Police Quest 2. Or between Police Quest 2 and 3. So we finally married Sweet Cheeks Marie. Marie's got a good job at Oak Tree Mall, and the two have a beautiful new home. As for Sonny, he was promoted to Detective Sergeant with the Lytton Police Department. As the story opens, Sonny's just finished his sergeant's training and is back on duty. Duty. Overburdened as the department is, he's been assigned to traffic division for a bit. Seems traffic's always understaffed. Well, that's Sonny's life, and it's a good one, worth protecting. And now it's time for you to assume the role of Detective Sonny Bonds. I happen to know you're in for a heck of a day. Alright, so it begins. 1406. Alright, welcome to Lytton PD. Looks like the department got a little upgrade, as it seems to do every game. Policeman Blue. You're in the hallway of the second level of the Lytton Police Station. Several office doors line the hallway. That's the door to the sergeant's office. Hey, that's you. Well, let's go to the office. Your desk is neat and orderly, probably because you don't spend a lot of time here. The in-out basket appears to have something in it. Well, let's see what that thing is. You remove a form from the basket. It's a departmental disciplinary action form with a note attached. The note from the lieutenant reads, Bonds, please interview Officer Pat Morales regarding a complaint. The complainant alleges that the officer used profanity and verbally abused him during the issuing of a citation. Determine disciplinary action, if any, based on your interview. Leave this form on my desk when you're done. Oh, they changed the noise. The point noise is nice and unobtrusive now, unlike last time. Last game when it was like dun, 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 dun. That does make me leave, right? Guess not. There we go. There's the door. Okay. That's the door to the briefing room. Sure. Well. Okay. Oh, are we going in? What's going on? Oh, there we go. Boom, boom, boom. The female officer is Pat Morales. You hear she's a tough cookie. Morales, I need to have a word with you in my office after this afternoon's briefing. Okay, so what did I do this time? Wait, don't tell me. Another complaint from some moron who thinks he was the victim of police brutality. Okay. The chalkboard has nothing important on it at this time. The clipboard contains notes for today's briefing. Well, I'm the sergeant, so let's do a briefing. You begin the briefing. Good afternoon, people. I will be filling in for Sergeant Jacko, while he's on vacation. You advise the afternoon shift of the procedural information and announcements listed on the clipboard and close by saying, have a safe shift and think about making right-hand approaches on your car stops. I think that's a hint to me. Who's this dude? That's Officer Joseph Banks, young, smart, and takes his job very seriously. Officer Joe Banks responds after being interrupted from his report writing. Gee, Sarge, I'd really like to finish this report. Okay, now we'll do what we do in Sierra Games and save. Briefing done. Alright, I guess we gotta go chat with Morales. Just walk out. Okay, I will. I'm a right clicker. I'm not a toolbar user. Okay. Back to my office. Let's go give Morales some crap. Nah. No. Oh, I guess it doesn't really matter. What's going on? There we go. Alright. There we go. That's a little finicky. Alright, back to the office. Principal's office. You have a serious talk with Morales. I have a complaint here alleging that you were verbally abusive to one of the violators you stopped. The complaint states that you yelled, screamed, and used profanity. So what do you want from me? The guy was a jerk. He'd have liked to do more than file a complaint, if you know what I mean. Alright, why don't you tell me what happened? I pulled the guy over, right? He's going 75, maybe 80 in a 50-mile zone. I walk up to the car and boom, right away he starts eyeing me and lipping off. I'm to put up with that crap? You ask Officer Morales directly. Did you raise your voice and use profanity with the man or not? Look, you try being a woman cop for just one day, then tell me how to do my job. Truthfully, I don't remember what the hell I said, but whatever it was, I had a damn good reason. Okay, Morales, that's it for now. Get back on duty and see if you can keep the civil and civil servant. Sure, Sarge, whatever you say. You think about what you've learned regarding the civilian complaint. So, unfounded, you find the complaint unfounded. Exonerated, not believing the complainant, you exonerate the officer. Sustained, based on the interview, you conclude that the disciplinary action is necessary. You sustain the complaint against her. Undetermined, feeling undecided, and based on the interview, you label the complaint undetermined. No, she kind of seems like she did it, so let's sustain that. You leave the complaint on the lieutenant's desk. Done and done. Oh, it looks like I got another. Is there something else in my inbox here? The in-out basket appears to have something in it. You remove a requisition form for a computer access card from the basket. Okay. Computer access card. Very interesting. Let's do this. Let's leave. Oops, okay, can't do that. That's the elevator button. That's the elevator door. Okay, I guess I'm supposed to go up, let's go up to the 3rd floor. Oh, it's the computer center. The size of the apartment's main computer banks always astounds you. The glass wall divides dispatch from the computer facilities. Mike Downs is the head technician. He runs the computer facilities. So let's see. I got a gun. You have $10. Your handcuffs are made of stainless steel. You're provided a 9mm handgun. Yeah, computer ID request form. So let's take this, let's take this, let's give it to Mike. You hand the requisition form to Mike, the head technician. Hey, no problem. You've got a new Mark V. You've got the new Mark V model, don't you? What a beaut. It goes from 0 to 30 megahertz in 3.5 seconds. What a dork. And it has a 4 megabyte memory capacity, XGA graphics, and a 5 millisecond network access time. Well, that's quite the monster machine. You wait for Mike to shut up, but like a streak of bad luck, he keeps going. Just don't spill coffee on it, man. You should have seen what I had to go through with the chief when the chief dripped ice cream all over his. Yuck. Mike logs your new card and places it on the desk. Okay, Bonds, here's your card. It goes in face up, arrow first. I know it's a little hard for you cop types to handle, but you'll figure it out. It's real simple, man. Just boot up your machine and stick in your card. You pick up the computer access card. Mike mumbles to himself. I'm getting sick and tired of cops who don't return things. You hear Mike tell the dispatcher. Get on the radio and tell that dimwit Banks to get that tracking device back to me. Another hint. Dispatch responds. Officer Banks says that he needs the tracker for 3 more days. Mike hangs up in disgust. So, day 3. It should be available. Okay. Okay. Let's go back down to 2. Bing. Oh, excuse me, I'm tired. It's been a long week. Okay, Sierra game, so save. 2 dot comp card. I'll just walk around for a little while, do some chilling. Sunny Bonds, please call dispatch at once. Okay, let's get to my office. Is this blob a phone? Your phone sits silently on your desk. Dispatch. Oops, pick it up. Dispatch. Sonny, we need you to drive out to Aspen Falls to respond to a call. All the units are occupied. You can take the cop off the street, but you can't take the street out of the cop, eh, Sonny? Oh well, it's getting stuffy in here anyways. Time to roll. Do 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 do. So it just tells me that. It sure is the computer access card. Okay, first floor. One. Okay, let's save our game. 3, the locker. As a joke, let's see what happens if it goes into the women's locker room. Woo, that lady ought to be in professional boxing. Guess you went in at the wrong time. You better all like, only thing on your filthy minds is some pervert. Okay. You know what? Being that this is a Sierra game, I'm going to restore. I feel like in an hour it'll be like, hey, remember when you went into the women's locker room? Yeah, you're fired. The locker room. This is the men's locker room, hence the lockers. Maybe this one's mine. Now, what was my combination? Oh yeah, I wrote it down on the inside cover of my police manual. And let's... Blah, blah, yes, I looked in the game manual, and it's 776. Copy protection! This is your flashlight. You remove your flashlight. This is your notebook. You remove your notebook. Don't tell me. This is your nightstick. This is your PR-24 nightstick. You remove your nightstick. Alright, got all my stuff. That locker belongs to somebody else, Bonds. Damn it, Bonds! That's the door to the storage closet. Well, there's always something fun in the storage closet. There's an open box of batteries in the closet. There's a box of road flares in the closet. The closet is cluttered with boxes. Okay, so let's take some batteries and let's take some road flares. You already have plenty of batteries. You already have plenty of flares. You need nothing in that box. Okay. Let's go here. Let's take a look at my flashlight. Regulation flashlight. Well, it looks like my flashlight might need some batteries. Still my regulation flashlight. My notebook. Okay, off we go. Hopefully driving will be less frustrating than the first game, but a little bit more involved than the second game. Gee. All right. The marked patrol car is used by uniformed officers on duty. Well, I'm on duty, and I'm in a uniform, so... Save. Gotta save before driving. Drive to Aspen Falls. Okay, now let's see if I remember how to do this. 1429. Southbound on 6th. South, which means Rose. This button activates the tracker. I don't have a tracker. Lily. Okay, so driving takes a while. What if I stop here and I get out? Is this the right place? Guess so. Oh, officer, thank God. You gotta stop that man. He's a raving lunatic. I don't know, last time I was at the park in PQ2, I died. Just what seems to be the problem, ma'am? There's a madman over there. Why, he's almost butt naked, ranting and raving about aliens from outer space. He's going to hurt someone. Calm down, ma'am. I'll take care of it. Okay. You know what? I should probably save. Save! So, since all that driving. Excuse me again. And we're back. Oh, yeah. So let's see this lunatic and all his lunacy. Whoa. The man's clearly in a deranged state of mind, though whether because of drug use or some mental instability is unclear. You there, leave this place. I've got to secure it before the Bathonians come. Clear out, get away, the mothership approaches. See if I can subdue this man. You, don't try to stop me, you'll be vaporized if you interfere. Hey, what are you doing? That's my badge! Her. The Bathonians scoff at your badge, lawman! The mothership will squash you like a pimple! This is your last warning! You can't believe the guy. Deranged men can be real slippery. I'm warning you, if you don't leave, I'm just gonna have to hurt you. This area must be evacuated. Fortunately, you're carrying a spare shield. You put it on. Really? I'm carrying a spare badge? Okay, well, let's search his clothes. You search the deranged man's clothes, hoping for something which will lure him out of the water. You find a set of keys and a driver's license. Hey, fella, I think I got something of yours. Leave those keys alone, foolish mortal. Really? He doesn't like my keys, does he? Alright, let's save game. 6. Wake. Good enough. So those are his keys. You have the nuts keys. Let's take the nuts keys, throw them in the lake. Calling on your old softball arm, you haul back and throw the keys as far as you can into the river. There, now your keys and my badger neighbors. I'll kill you for that, you flat-headed, flat-footed ignoramus. Nightstick. Managing to subdue the deranged man with the nightstick, you check for injuries to see that he's more shaken up than hurt. I probably gotta cuff him. This is Brian Forbes' license. Okay, cuff him. In his underpants. You cuff the perpetrator while he's down. Something, something, something. I like how the other people are just, whatever, they're fine. Ugh. Searching the wet and nearly naked man like this is particularly unpleasant. Nevertheless, you're glad you did when you discover a knife concealed in his briefs. Ooh, that's hopefully a small knife. Get in there, maggot. In the front seat, you make sure the deranged man is secured and belted into the front of your patrol car. Now, I gotta go back to the police station. Where in God's name is the police station? Lytton PD 6th between Rose and Peach. 7. Back to PD. Alright, so I've got to turn around. Ba, 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 ba. That's not what I wanted to do. Oh, that is what I wanted to do. Okay, well, I'll take the next one. Oh no, this is good. Okay, so I want 6th. 100 miles an hour. Crazy town. 9th. 8th. 7th. And we'll start slowing down for 6th. No, I can't. Sixth. Boom. North on 6th. So between Rose and Peach. Poppy. Lily. Rose. Lytton PD. $14.51. Get out of here, maggot. The automatic doors lead to prisoner booking and the jail. This door leads to evidence lockup and lab analysis. Lockers are for storing your weapons before entering the jail, so I guess that's what we gotta do, like we do in every single game. Take the key, open the locker, put in my gun. You put your gun in the locker, lock the door, and take the key. Come on, this way. Let's get this prisoner booked, Bonds. You pass a prisoner's personal items in through the top drawer. Okay, so let's take his driver's license. You put the suspect's license into the drawer. And the knife. You put the suspect's knife into the drawer. You mean to tell me you fished that out of this guy's shorts? You've got some guts, Bonds. That door leads to the transfer holding cell. Once you walk through that door, you're officially a prisoner of Lytton County until a judge decides otherwise. So, what are we booking this fine, upstanding citizen on anyways? Alright, so in the manual, the proper thing is 0, 5, 150. Get in jail, maggot. I'm returning your cuffs here through the drop box. Don't forget them. Say, Bonds, Officer Morales is requesting a supervisor for a refusal to sign. She's waiting on the freeway near the 7th Avenue on-ramp. Take your handcuffs. Let's see, do I still have iBooks open here with that manual? iBooks, iBooks, iBooks. iBooks. No, I do not want to make turkey muffins. I want the police quest manual. Okay, let's exit. Take that. It is locked. Obviously, it's locked. You unlock the locker. You take your gun. Alright, let's go see Morales. Find Morales, 7th ramp. $15.57. Alright, southbound on 6th. Okay, so if I'm going south and I want to go east, south, I gotta go this way. And I'm going eastbound on Rose, and I want to go northbound on 7th. I probably have to turn the same direction again. Faster. Hopefully I'm going northbound on 7th now. Yes! So now there should be a highway on-ramp. Peach. And then the highway on-ramp. If this map is correct. Yep. Ooh, it was a little fast, I guess. Up ahead you see a black and white pulled off the freeway, along with the detained vehicle. You slow down and pull to the side. Oh, it's like a Ford Taurus wagon. Epic. Save game. Boom, boom, boom. Delete, delete, delete. 9, Morales. Okay. Save. Let's walk over here. Talk to Morales and see what the hell's going on. Okay, boss man, you handle it. Why is the violator refusing to sign the ticket? Who knows? Geez, first I get this stupid cow, now I have to deal with you two. Policy about calling a supervisor for failure to sign sucks! Look, I don't need you. I'm taking her downtown. No, you're not. You're going to stand right here until I have a chance to talk to the violator. Let's take a look at her plates. 83756. Let's write that down. 83756. Looking at the young lady, you see that she's pregnant and nearly full term. You introduce yourself to the woman and say, "Your signature on the citation is not an admission of guilt, ma'am." Blah, blah, blah. "I don't care. You think I'm afraid to sign a stupid ticket? If it was a check for $10,000, I wouldn't sign it for that witch over there. I can't believe the LPD would allow someone like her to patrol our streets. What a waste of our tax money. She's rude, abusive, and insulting. I refuse to sign a ticket for anybody who calls me fat girl. Would you please reconsider and sign the citation?" "Hell no! Take me to jail!" Arr. What should I do with this lady, you think? What should I do with her? All right, Morales, the violator said you were abusive and rude. Why don't I have a hard time believing that? Look, Sarge, it's obviously the lady's hysterical. It's obvious the lady's hysterical. She'd pop off if you looked at her funny. She's been belligerent and hostile ever since I stopped her. She's begging for a night in jail. So what are you gonna do, boss man? Incarcerate, take her to jail. Signature, I'll witness her failure to sign. No, we're not taking a pregnant lady to jail. You wisely and correctly write refusal to sign in the signature box. Geez, where'd you get your training? Charm school? Just let her walk all over you, why don't you? Okay, time to go. So let's save. Drive more. Boom. Start the car, and let's patrol the freeway. Oh, something's occurring. Wow, this guy's going really fast. You're not in the proper position to pull the car over. The driver of the vehicle sees your lights and finally begins to pull over. There's a large man getting out of the car to meet you. The man has something in his hand that you cannot identify. You hear the man yell to you, "Police officer!" I was trailing a drug runner. I couldn't ID myself on the road. Damn, maybe I can still catch up. Are we kosher here? Go get him. Sorry if I screwed you up. Hell, I was speeding. You didn't know me from Adam. I'm out of here. Oh well, should have checked his, should have run his plates. Okay, off we go. Slow car impeding traffic. Okay, I know. So, driver of the vehicle sees your lights and finally begins to pull over. So, time is 18:01. Okay, 2776, walk. Right hand approaches. Sir, I pulled you over because you were driving too slow in the fast lane and traffic was backing up behind you. He finished by requesting his driver's license and registration. What you talking about, man? You guys always just want to hassle me. Say, you can check out my ride. I just have a brand new smog device. Just don't lean on my new paint job. After checking the registration, you hand it back to him, and he says, "You pigs are all the same, man." Return to your vehicle. Oh, actually, that's good. It actually matches the base hits. Okay, back in the car. So where's this dude's license? That's Juan Ruiz's license. You insert the driver's license with the computer. This activates the computer. Okay. Driver's ID. Oops. Form 900 is what I really care about. 1111111. Searching. 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 Invalid entry. Okay, Form 900. Notice to appear. Juan Jose Ruiz, 1115 Lily Street. Zubbity zubbity. Enter military time. 1801. Enter vehicle code. So let's pretend I looked it up in the book, and it's 21654. I guess that means I did it right. Let's take the ticket. That's pretty handy. Let's exit the car. Walk back around this way, or I will get smushed. Okay, let's give him his ticket. After handing Mr. Ruiz the ticket and his license, he says, "Hey, man, you pigs make me want to puke, man. I'll see you in the people's court, man. Judge Wapner will take care of you, essay." Haha, that's an old joke, because I know who Wapner is, but, you know, the kids won't. And you have a nice day, sir. Okay. Boom. Nope, not inventory. Save. 12. Slow done. Oops. 12. Slow done. Okay. Let's start the car. And let's start driving and find someone else. Oh, there's another speeder. Wow, that guy's going real fast. The driver of your vehicle sees your lights and finally begins to pull over. Okay, what time? 1843. Plate reads 34567. I love it. Good Lord, where'd you come from? You must have fell from out of the sky, man, because I never saw you. Sir, I'll need to see your driver's license and vehicle registration, please. You know why I stopped you? I know, I was speeding. I had to do it, man. See, I'm on my way to see this beautifully constructed female. real Nubian something. Try to picture it, officer. She's got those legs. Have mercy. They go all the way up, and I can't help it if I'm a sucker for beauty. See, it was taking way too long to get to her house. Another 10 minutes and I would have been able to do some thing and some stuff. You know what I mean, don't you, officer? I'm sure you wouldn't want me in my condition driving around causing accidents now, would you? I was just trying to get off the road, that is. Uh-huh. Let's see, do I have his driver's license and stuff? This is Orpheus's license. Come on, Orpheus. Let's run your stuff. Activate the computer box. I think it's time for another Form 900. Orpheus Hanley. Okay, so 1843. Vehicle code, I will look it up, and it is for speeding, and it is for 22349. 22349. Take the thing out of the thing. Walk out of the car. That here he's kind of a red black guy. Let's give him his ticket. I'm sorry, Mr. Hanley, I sympathize with you, but you're gonna have to be more responsible when you're operating a moving vehicle. Gotta give me a ticket, huh? Well, that's just what I get for being a hero. You're just doing your job. Am I okay to go now? You're all set. Slow it down and have a good evening. Oh, I will. Alright, so I think I still got another one of these to deal with. So let's save our game once more. 13, fast, done. Vroom. Man, how'd I get transferred back to traffic? Up ahead, you see a car weaving. Oh! Oh, it's good that they help you slow down. The driver of the vehicle sees your lights and finally begins to pull over. $19.05. Let's write that down. 1905. Oh, 1923. Oh, 1923. Okay. Let's walk around so we don't get murdered. Let's talk to the whoever this is. Sir, you seem to be driving a bit erratically. I need to see your driver's license. As he fumbles through his wallet, getting his license, you think to yourself, it's obvious by looking, this man is inebriated. Have you been drinking, sir? Just a couple. Shay, officer, why do you say we polish off a bottle of bourbon together? You think to yourself, if I continue inhaling the pollution this man is exhaling, my lungs will be worse off than the ozone layer. Would you please step out of the car, sir, and perform a field sobriety test? Whatever you say, officer. Sir, I want you to follow my finger with your eyes from side to side without moving your head. Okay. Come on. Holy smokes, you think to yourself. This poor guy is plowed. Obviously, this man is too drunk to be driving. Yuck. He puked on my shoes. Please place your hands on the hood of the car. Okay, he's been searched. I'm thinking that now. Let's cuff him. Sir, I have to take you into custody for driving under the influence. Okay. Driving under the influence, zaba zaba. Please step over to the patrol car. Oh, I stepped in his puke. Okay, now I gotta find my way back to the police station, which is on this here map. Save. 14. Drunk to PD. So let's find the next exit. There you go, I was just in Alabama, and the speed limit on the freeway there was 70, so I'll go 70. Or maybe I'll go 50, so I can actually turn. Ooh, there we go. Alright, so I'm going eastbound on Lily. And Lytton PD. And it is now 1911. Come on, maggot. All right. Oops, not that one. $15. Book drunk. Okay, we'll boo him instead of booking him. Open the thing. Put in my gun. And walk through the door. Come on, this way. Let's breathalyze this dude. Behind the protective glass is Officer Smith, the booking officer. The gas chromatograph. This machine measures the blood alcohol content of breath samples. Okay. You need to remove his cuffs first. That doesn't seem very safe. You remove your cuffs from the drunk. Step over here, sir, now. You turn on the gas chromatograph. I want you to blow as hard as you can into this tube. Oh my. Wow. That's pretty freaking drunk. Processing. Processing. What's going on? Oh, okay. Here. Icon didn't change. According to this, your blood alcohol level is 0.15. That is well over the legal limit. I'll have to book you. Let's empty his pockets into the thingy. Sir, please step over here and empty your pockets into this drawer. So, what do I become this fine, upstanding citizen on? Anyways. Okay, so let's say I looked it up in the book, and it's 23152 for drunkenness. Another miscreant off the streets. Thanks, Sonny. Hope the rest of your patrol is less exciting. Meanwhile, at the Oak Tree Mall, Sonny's wife, Marie, is just getting off work. (1832). There. Man, one of them looks like Silent Bob. Oh, that's not good. Ah! That's not ideal. Okay. Sonny Bonds, please call dispatch at once. Okay, up to my office. Just make sure I got my gun. You know, to Sonny, everything's cool. No problems. Sign reads, Lytton County Police Department. Of course it's locked. My gun. My precious gun. You know, if I had a cell phone, I could call dispatch right now. But this is 1991. Do I have a radio? Can I have radio dispatch? Oh. It's nighttime now. Okay, let's save. Respond to an assault at the 300 block of East Rose, the Oak Tree Mall. Okay. Back down to my car. Walking. Da-da-da. So where is the mall? Hospital. Oh, okay. This is irritating. I'm gonna have to fix this map issue here. PQ3 manual, which we will now open in. Oops. Let's go to G. iBooks. That way, because every time I have the manuals in my Dropbox, so I'm using the Dropbox app on my iPad to get them, and every time I switch from the app back to this walkthrough that I'm using, and yes, I'm using a walkthrough once again, it resets the manual to kind of, you know, the first page, and I have to go and find the map again. So there we go. All right, save game. 17. Go to mall. Get in the car. And of course, the mall isn't on this map. 300 block of something something is what it said. Southbound on 6th. Okay, where's this mall? Oh, happened. Rose between 9th and 10th. So 6th, which means I have to go east. I'm going south. So south is that way, east is that way. So let's hope this is going to take me eastbound. Yep, eastbound on Rose. Okay. There we go. Let's do it hardcore. 7th. 8th. 9th. Let's start slowing down. Oak Tree Mall. Come on. Oh, I remember this music. The first thing that strikes you is that the car belongs to Marie. Then you see the paramedics working over her body. Panic begins to overwhelm you as you race to the ambulance. Well, this is coincidental. Oh no, this just can't be. Not Marie. You see something clutched in Marie's hands. You remove what appears to be a chain from Marie's hand. Looking at the broken chain, you think, Marie must have pulled this from the attacker's neck. And you ponder the thought, I just wonder if something else was on this chain. We're ready. If you're going, you better climb in, officer. You jump in the ambulance and respond to the something something. But my car! I can drive there. Marie is rushed to lit in general emergency, where doctors begin the race to save her life. They work through the night, fighting to stabilize Marie's condition. Sunny spends hours of agony in the waiting room. Although they manage to save her life, Marie remains in a coma. When he's finally allowed to see her, Sunny holds her hand until the pre-dawn hours, hoping and searching for some sign that she'll come back to him. Four 12 a.m. Officer Bonds, I'm Dr. Wagner, the resident neurosurgeon. I'm sorry to say that your wife's condition is still quite serious. She's suffering from internal injuries sustained from multiple stab wounds. How long she will remain in a coma is anyone's guess. In my experience, the presence of a loved one urging the patient back from that void is an incalculable asset. We're doing all we can for her physically, but you might be the only one who can reach her now. Sergeant Bonds, you look beat. You really should go home and try to get some rest. There's nothing to be done for your wife right now. We can all feel good about the fact that Maria's alive. Your beloved wife lies motionless in a coma. You wish there was some way to know what she's thinking. If she's thinking. The EKG monitor registers your wife's vital signs. Its steady beep in response to her pulse gives you some small comfort. The digital readout indicates Marie's IV dosage. Marie, please come back, baby. I can't go on without you. You fight to pull yourself together. I've got to go now, babe. You need your rest. It's been a rough night. It's a call button. 0.015 on the thing. Okay. I guess that'll do. Save. 18. Hospital. Or hospital is what I wrote. This is where the doctor hangs the patient's chart. I'll get the bastard who did this, babe. I swear it. As a fellow officer drives you back to your car at the mall, you fight to focus your rage, grief, and a sense of violation into something you can live with. What you end up with is a burning desire to find and crucify that slime that hurt your wife. Somebody out there picked the wrong man to mess with. Looks like another one bit the dust, eh? I understand you were here before they removed the victim. Did you catch any dying words? Notice any sign of sexual assault? Anything at all? Responding to your silence, the reporter says, well, if you don't want to talk to me, I'll just get the information elsewhere. No. Listen, you little blood-sucking piece of filth. The victim was my wife. You guys are all the same. Now get out of here before I forget that I'm wearing this badge. I'll give your paper some details, all right. How about how I rearranged your face? Oh, geez, look, officer, I'm terribly sorry. I'm just trying to get the facts. I thought you cops liked that kind of loose talk. Helps keep things from getting too serious, you know what I mean? Here's my card. If there's anything I can ever do to help with, officer, give me a ring, huh? Again, sorry about your wife. Okay, let's use this here flashlight. You turn your flashlight on and begin a search of the scene. Better stay clear of this area, Sonny. We're sleeping for evidence. Oh. You catch a glimpse of an object lying just beneath Marie's car. You pick up what appears to be a medallion. Upon closer inspection, you recognize it to be a Bronze Star war medal. Interesting. On the back of the Bronze Star is a number 09987. B star 09987. The reporter's business card. His phone number is 555-0707. Okay. Physically and emotionally exhausted, you decide to go home and get some rest. Oh, 500. $1,200. Even half asleep, you recognize Captain Tate's stern voice. Bonds, rise and shine, pal. I need you back in homicide today. We've got a work to do. Report in plainclothes. Sleepily, you reply. I'll be there before 1400 hours, Captain. You hate waking up without Marie next to you. shower, blah blah blah. You go through the motions of getting ready for work. And I'm ready. The music box plays Marie's favorite song. She liked to listen to it while you were on duty because it reminded her of you. Music box. It sure is. Save game. Go to work. Close enough. $13.21. Nice little house. $13.27. I live 6 minutes away from work. That's convenient. I have like a Ford old Thunderbird or something. The crappy ones. I think that's what that is. Or more than anything, it's like generic American car X. Second floor. That's the door to the homicide office. Daytime again. Here we are in the homicide office. Welcome back, Bonds. Sorry to hear about your wife, Marie. Me too. I'm assigning you to her case, since something. Marie's case number is 1991-44. Let's write that down. You might want to review another stabbing case to see if there are any similarities. That case number is 1991-37. By the way, I want to introduce you to your new partner, Pat Morales. Wonderful. Oh no, not you. Hey Bonds, looks like we're stuck together, eh? Sorry if I've been a little rough around the edges lately. I'm not so bad once you get to know me. Don't worry, your lady will pull through. You interrupt Earl's reading. Oop, something. There's a good article in here about the newspaper helping another department find a witness to a shooting. Earl seems to be lost in thought. I hope Marie's doing better. So I think what Earl meant for that first one is that I should call that dude that gave me his card. Your desk is near the filing cabinet. A phone. Okay, so what's this guy's number again? 555-0707. Okay, let's call the dude. Button Daily News, may I help you? Whoops, it. Yes, sir, officer. We'll get that in the very next edition. And good luck, sir. Okay. Well, I assume that I said something about the guy. Too bad I missed that Pink Mongoloid concert last week. Oh, Lord, that was... They're offering a reward for witnesses to those 20 people being trampled to death. Jeez, to think I missed all the fun. Okay, now we're going to use the computer. 20 review cases on comp. Where's my computer access card? Boop boop. Okay. Homicide. I'm using computer shortcuts. Serial number. Enter serial number. Searching. U.S. Army Bronze Star, awarded to Samuel Britt, infantry, for meritorious service during World War II. Samuel Britt, murder victim. See case number 1991-24. Interesting. So that was the code on that Bronze Star. 1991-24. So let's review cases. So let's look at Marie's 1991-44. Searching. Searching. Processing. Processing. Marie Bonds, date of birth 55, 110 pounds, zubba zubba. Victim in coma. Puncture wounds measuring 6 by 1.5 indicate weapon being a dagger. Suspects were frightened off during the attempt on the victim's life. Motive robbery. No evidence yet. Review case 1991-37. Processing. Clifford Jones. Stuff and things. Lacerated heart and liver due to multiple stab wounds. Puncture wounds indicate dagger. Hair collection victim hand. Lab analysis blood type A negative. Incisions the shape of a pentagram were located in the lower left quadrant of the torso. The pentagram was carved after death. Suspects during the process of a burglary were interrupted by the victim. A struggle ensued and the victim was murdered. Okay, that's interesting. And 1991-24. Samuel Britt. Lacerated heart and liver due to multiple stab wounds based on puncture wounds. Dagger. DNA analysis A negative. Incisions in the shape of a pentagram. No other existing homicides with the same MO. Motive robbery / ritualistic sacrifice. Stolen property military Bronze Star. Serial number 09987. Well, that is interesting. Check Marie's one more time. Dagger thing. She didn't die, so. Okay. Let's quit again. Actual quit. Got my card back. I'll catch up with you later, Sonny. Ground floor. Guess we gotta log some evidence here. G. Been a while since I saved, so let's do that. Directory is full. Replace. Let's say that is 20 log evidence. You need one of those funny looking keys. Are you here to book some evidence, or are you just lost? I guess I'm here to book evidence. Okay, so we got the chain. What case number, Sonny? 1991-44. Name. Description of evidence. Broken neck chain. Location found. Clutched in victim's right hand. And disposition. Secure as evidence. And next one. What case number, Sonny? 1991-44. Name? Marie Bonds. Description of evidence. Bronze Star. Location found. Scene of attack. Mall parking lot. And disposition. Secure as evidence. Guess it's time to call it a day. Before you close out your shift, you head over to the hospital to see Marie. 14:33. It's a short day. Worked for 2 hours. You notice a flower shop off the lobby. I think we should walk in. Can I get you something, sir? I'm visiting my wife. Oh, I'm sorry she's ill. Perhaps a nice fresh flower would cheer her up. I think I'd like a rose, please. Good choice. Our roses are particularly fresh and beautiful today. Here you are, sir. That'll be $2.50. Pay florist and take the rose. The receptionist looks friendly enough. Well, let's talk to her, since she's friendly. May I help you, sir? I'm looking for my wife, Marie Bonds. Could you tell me what room she's in, please? Yes, your wife's been moved to room 307. Let's give her the music box. Marie's eyelids flutter, almost as though she could hear the music box. Very nice. Oh! You could swear you just saw Marie's finger move. I'm gonna pile some more crap on top of her. Maybe she'll keep moving more. You talk gently to your wife, hoping that some part of her hears you. You softly kiss your wife. Her eyelids flicker in response. Very nice. And now we leave the hospital. I don't like hospitals. Feeling physically and emotionally drained, you drive home. 2200. 3. You go through the motions of getting ready for work. $1,300. $1,306. Again, 6 minutes away from work. Alright, so welcome to day 3. I think day 3 is about midway. Well, probably not midway through the game, but I know there's 6 days in the game. Anyways, that'll do for now. Hopefully I will be able to pick this up a little bit more in a second part. Whenever I say that, I end up not doing it, so I won't promise anything, but if I do get the chance, I do really want to play more of this game, as I said in the last video. This is probably my favorite game of the series, so yeah, thank you very much. I'm going to save my game here. And replace 21 day 3. Replace. Okay. Quit. Going off duty. 10-7. Boom.
Battle control terminated.